Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab here, Aaron Nola. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it,
Acuna runs, swing and a miss, throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
No outs, runner on second. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Austin Riley.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
1 out and a runner at second. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There's a strike at the knees.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Way high with that one. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Snap throw went right after him there, Singing. No messing around.
Three pitches right there, three really good fastballs in that at bat, but what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it, and then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity, caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations, just as important as mixing speeds.
Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Turner awaiting a 3-1. And a swing and a miss there. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. Out number 2. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nick Castellanos.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Here's Harper now. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Riley makes the play, and it's out number 3. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second, digging in, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Next offering is downstairs. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And Olson is set down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And a swing and a miss. No score here in the second. Next pitch inside, and now it's 3-2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And that one in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
They say when. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Orlando Arcia. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
This is Bryson Stott. This one high in the air to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Stop. Stands at second with no outs. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. 1 gone here.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the first baseman, Cody Clemens. And now 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Got it by him for the K.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2-1 now.
No.
Runner at second, 2 down. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Line drive, base hit. Stop. Around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top half of the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And it's filled up. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Stop. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. There you see his May and June numbers so far. And he deals. That one hit to right. Castellanos makes a nice running catch. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. In the dirt. Real Muto to first. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Harris makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And now here is Harper. First time up was a pop out. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first on the run. Harper retired.
Now the catcher, JT
JT steps in. Doubled his first time up. The next pitch misses. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a 3-1 on the way. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 2-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And the righty deals. And it's even up.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Flied out his first time. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Righty to the plate. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
One out, runner at second. Now, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around third. Schwarber to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
One out, runner at second. And next for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The pitch.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Eddie Rosario. The 1-1. Right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. It's 2-2.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Go ahead run on base. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Runner leads away at second. Slice the other way and foul. The 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bryson Stott. Ball on a strike. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 2-1. Called strike right there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is down low. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle. The kick, the 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here's the first baseman, Cody Clemens. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. Tapped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We'll head to the 5th. Tied at 2. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And here it comes. That's inside. Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. And the right-hander deals. That's to 3rd. Over to 1st. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
The batter is 1. Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the Braves go down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Kyle Schwarber. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 3-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 51 getting cranked up as well. 3-2 down. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Trey Turner. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Phillies down in order. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. Top six. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Christopher Sanchez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Marte, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2. Here's a 1-1. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And it's off the wall. Pulls into third safely. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The 1-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three and 2 now. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Kicks and deals. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2 goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Struck him out looking. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 1-2. Tap back up the middle. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Next pitch is downstairs.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The pitch. Way high. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
The 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Turner, the lead runner out at second. Harper over at first with 1 away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Bryson Stott on deck for the Phils. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
One down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. The 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Slapped foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Two. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So they're down to their final out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a pitch. And that one is inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Tying run is at first. And here in extra innings. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. 2 outs, bases full. And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. Two outs. And there's a ball. They're down to their final strike. So all 3 runners will be off of the full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Right side. Acuna there. And that'll do it.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.